Hello, Aquarius. It's Positively Angelic, and I am here to do your July 2021 reading. Remember that this reading may or may not resonate with all of you because I'm reading for the collective. So it's like a combination of stories, right? So if you're a cross watcher, if you're here watching this way later than July 2021 and it resonates for you as well, then it was meant for you, okay? Anyone who is here watching this can be a reading that resonates with the opposite part of you. Could be someone you work with, could be a relationship, romantic or not, that you're in, could be a friendship. Remember that none of this is gender specific, Aquarius, and this is for July 2021. Okay. I want to thank all of you who are here from TikTok or YouTube, anyone returning, anyone who is new. If you came because, you had a personal reading from me, or you were supporting me on Amazon with my products, or if you are supporting me on TikTok or YouTube, as I said, or if you're brand new, thank you so much for your beautiful energy, Aquarius, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get started here. Grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Okay, so basically, do you have to have the grief in order to appreciate it? You don't, do you? But Aquarius, you're real hardcore, right? So sometimes it takes losing something for you to realize that, hey, I really was enjoying that job, or I really was enjoying being with that person, or things like that. But at the same time, you've got your boundaries set. That is one thing that other signs could definitely learn from you, is setting those boundaries, because it is very rare that you have to control a situation later or feel that you have to, like traditionally other signs do, because you set those boundaries ahead of time. I commend you for that. So blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. Okay. So definitely this is something for you that you don't typically care for, is when other people are blaming you when they didn't set their boundaries ahead of time, right? So you tend to basically tell them, no matter how much you care or love them, no matter how much you love that job, you will definitely just walk away, and kind of move on and forget about it. Um, but at the same time, make sure you're also later, not blaming yourself, um, or your inner self or whatever. Make sure that you're still taking care of yourself, loving yourself, and loving where you are in your life. Excuse me. I apologize. And forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Now, I do feel that this is one that is very difficult for you, because you feel like forgiving someone means forgetting what they did. Uh, while it does mean that you don't have to fester over what they did, it definitely does not mean that you have to forget. But let's go ahead and pull a relationship affirmation card, okay, and see what else we can find out for you, okay, Aquarius. So this is for July 2021 for Aquarius. Let's go ahead, and what do we have for Aquarius July 2021? Okay, all right, so there we go. So card right there. Okay, so our varied behavior adds to the planet's well-being. So let's see what that means. When you remember that nothing can come into your experience without your vibrational invitation of it, and when you remember that the varied behavior of others adds to the balance and the well-being of your planet, even if they offer behavior that you do not approve of, and that you do not have to participate in the unwanted behavior and will not unless you give your attention to it. You become more willing to allow others to live as they choose. Now, I do feel like, Aquarius, this is very difficult for you. in different ways. I feel like a lot of you get really deep into politics, right? And you want other people to understand the heartache that comes from this political view that you have. You get really deep into other topics, that have to do with world reality and world views. Just remember, each individual creates his or her own reality, okay, by their thoughts, by their actions, by their emotions, by, whether or not they're paying more attention to their past, their future, or their present, okay? Not everyone has to agree with each person, okay? And I feel like there's some people out there who need to hear that, even if you don't take the advice, right? Because you do still have free will. You definitely don't have to take the advice of some YouTuber online reading some cards and telling you what to do, right? So you get to make that decision on your own. Okay, Aquarius. So let's go ahead and go with some fairy cards. This is for July 2021. What kind of clarification can we give to Aquarius July 2021? All right. July 2021 for Aquarius. What do we have, fairies, for them so that we can get some clarification here? Also, I feel like many of you are spiritual, but definitely not religious. And actually, that is another cause that you kind of stand up for, saying, that there are specific things about religion that you feel are very, very wrong. And while it is definitely fine to express that, do remember, that there are ways to coerce people into your belief system. So in saying that, I'm getting the message that you may want to look up some books that will help you get your point across. After you read them and do that self-help, it will get your point across better because you'll come from a different direction when you're talking. All right. Oops. I apologize. I'm trying to tear up my camera on my very last reading of the month. Okay. So, spiritual teacher, your life purpose involves teaching others about healing and spirituality. I feel like that's exactly what I was just talking about. And so if you read the books on there's plenty of books out there on being more assertive as opposed to aggressive. Okay, look for books like that. I think that will help you using your abilities to resolve the situation, because you have the power to do it. Okay, I feel like that is exactly what I was just telling you. Okay, I don't think I need to clarify that any further. If you feel differently about that, make sure you let me know in the chat box, and I'll definitely apologize for that. So this is the right time for you to move forward with your plans. I'm getting that some of you have been wanting to do house renovations. Some of you are wanting to build something for your animals. There are others of you who are thinking about one of those 3 to 4 people that you could have a relationship with. One of them is actually already in your life, uh, and you're kind of going back and forth with that. But some of you have an opportunity to go ahead with different job opportunities. And many of you know how to save money and build financial abundance very quickly. And so many of you will be working more than one position in order to make that happen. Just make sure you get the rest that you need if you decide to do that. Okay, Aquarius? All right. And then be yourself. Yep. You have to be your authentic self, but it does not mean that, you necessarily have to treat yourself or anyone else badly. But keeping those boundaries, that is definitely necessary. There is no reason to change that about yourself. Your ideas of the world, you don't have to change that about yourself either. You don't really have to change anything. You just may want to refine some things if you want to get your point across. Okay. All right. So, and then that forgiveness, right? that's going to be a little bit more difficult for you. But a lot of these talk about your personal power. Okay, you've got the power. Be yourself because you have personal power, right? This definitely is your power to be able to manifest things right into your reality. Okay, all right. So, and I'm feeling the dragon cards for our last set of cards for the monthly readings. All right, so we got Aquarius, July 2021. What do we have for them to wrap up this reading so I can get them all uploaded? All righty. Aquarius 2021 for July. What do we have for them? Oh, really? Okay, so I'm being guided that we needed only one dragon card, and I need to change over to the mermaid cards. That's odd. It doesn't, if you look at my other videos, that has not happened. But, yeah, okay. So, what do we have for Aquarius, July 2021? Okay. What do we have for Aquarius, July 2021? Aquarius, July 2021. Aquarius, July 2021. I feel like several of you are getting a text message or phone call from either a boss, a supervisor, family member, or someone special, a relationship, like intimate relationship. Remember, it's not gender specific, but and I feel like it's a message that's kind of trying to upset you. So you know, don't let that happen. Don't respond just yet unless you just feel led to. You know, like I said, you have free will, but I would suggest you wait just a few minutes and kind of mull it over in your mind. Okay. All right. Earth Dragon clears your path and the land around you. So basically, you're wanting to go the specific path. The Earth Dragon is right in front of you, okay? Ready to help you, all right? So the fact that you're feeling stuck, if you go ahead and come from that place of love and emotion of happiness, then you can definitely move forward and get unstuck. Make sure you stay grounded, which you're really good at, Aquarius, so I don't think that's something you have to worry about. And then we've got empowerment. See, more power. You are so powerful, and it's safe for you to be powerful, okay? For you to come into your own power is going to be amazing for the world, you know, especially the spiritual side of the world. You are going to be, several of you are going to be part of the front lines. I'm also getting Lemurian, Arcturian. Anyway, if that resonates with anyone, you know, just look that up or definitely pay attention to what's going on here in the rest of the reading. Yeah, so that's why, right? Saying those morning affirmations or affirmations, look up the difference of the two. That is going to bring in those things that you have been positively manifesting, and knowing that that soulmate relationship or that twin flame, that new romance is coming very soon if you do all of the things you know that you're guided to do from this reading. So Aquarius, that's what I have for you this month for July 2021. Please like and follow, you know, subscribe to my channel, share it with others, and I'll see you for your next reading. Bye, Aquarius.